Today we're going to be redesigning the Georgia Bulldogs uniforms, and I know there's nothing wrong with what they already have, but with their color scheme, patterns, and logos, I feel like there's so much more potential. The 5 uniforms I'm going to be designing today are their traditional home and away uniforms, their throwback white jerseys with white helmets, an all black uniform that includes the dog collar jersey and an all black helmet, and last but not least, an all red look. My plan is to design and create some uniforms that are interchangeable. For example, a black jersey with a black helmet and red pants. So I'm super excited for this. Enough of me talking and yapping, let's get into it. Before we get into the actual jersey designs, I just want to go through the kind of basics. If you don't know, we're using Team Builder by EA Sports College Football 25. I love this feature, by the way. I'm so glad they added this. But we got team name, obviously Georgia, nickname Bulldogs, abbreviation UGA, city Athens, state Georgia. Everything that's true to real life team. You don't necessarily have to do this, but if you do want to use these jerseys and use your team in a realistic way in Dynasty, then I recommend doing that. For the logos, we obviously have their logos, and the way you do this is you upload a file from your computer. You can download it off the internet, try to find a transparent background, and once you find one, you can just upload it as one of your logos. You don't necessarily have to use all 3 logos. As you can see, this Georgia primary one, their main logo, the secondary one, I used their Bulldog, and this one I just had it because I already have it uploaded, so I might as well use it, but you don't need it. For the colors, you want to use the school, teams, or whatever's actual colors to get the best replication. So you want to look up their color codes. In this case, it would be Georgia Bulldogs color codes, and Georgia's kind of easy because black and white are 2 of theirs. So for the primary, you just got their red, and their color code is right here, but I just inserted that right here, and that's how I get this red color. And then the black is just all the way down to the left, and the white is all the way left and up. For the apparel brand, you want to go with the school's actual apparel. Obviously Georgia's Nike, so no changes need to be made there. The fonts here, they don't really matter because when you go to make your uniforms, you can edit the fonts in there, so I just keep that the same. So now we're on to the actual uniform. All right, so for these first uniforms, we're going to be doing their traditional home and away uniforms. Not really going to change anything, so I'm probably going to fast forward this, and once I'm done with this, I'll show the little mock-ups, and then we'll get to the alternates that I'm doing. So real quick, I guess part of their redesign is going to be their stripe pants. It's traditionally red, white, black, I believe, but unfortunately in the Team Builder option, you don't have option to pick 3 alternate colors. I mean, you do, but not in that pattern. So for these home and away uniforms, I will just match the pattern of the jersey. So since we're doing home right now, a red jersey, I'm going to do red and black stripes. So here is the preview of the Georgia home uniforms. Looks super basic and traditional like their real life ones, their normal ones. As I mentioned, the only thing I changed were the stripes. So I guess you could call that the redesign for this home uniform. Gonna do the same thing for the away, and then boom, we're to the alternate. Okay, so for these away uniforms, I still liked it with the red and black stripe. I tried the white instead of the black since this was the away and all the other accessories are kind of white, but it didn't quite look right. Only thing I did change was the belt right here. But now we get to down to the nitty gritty. The first one we're gonna get to is their throwback white uniforms, the ones they wear in real life, the traditional ones. But I'm gonna add a white helmet and white pants instead of gray. So Georgia has never had an all white helmet, or I should say has never worn an all white helmet. They actually feature an all white helmet and all white uniform in their recruiting pictures. That's basically what I'm going to be adding to their real life jerseys, because how dope would that look if they actually wore them? One thing to note in Team Builder is that when you pick white for the helmet and it's a matte, as you can see, it does appear different. Like it's like a darker shade. It almost looks silver when you're in the game. For the stripe in the recruiting helmets, it's a red, white, black stripe similar to their pants. In their traditional red helmets, it has one middle red stripe. So I'm debating if I should go with one middle stripe or if I should just do a pattern and similar to the pants, just match that one. So I'm probably going to just play around with it a little bit and just see what I like. So for the jersey, we're going to be going with Georgia's all white throwback uniforms. By the way, if you're wondering why this jersey is already made like this, like it's already mocked up, I just duplicated it from the away uniforms. So after some editing and adjusting, we got the throwback white uniforms up. And I also changed our pants to match the stripe pattern on the jerseys. So we're going to preview it and see how I like it. Honestly, for me, I don't know if it's throwing me off because these stripes are horizontal and these are vertical, but I think it's too much. So I might change the pants to a singular stripe or none at all. Yeah, this jersey definitely looks best, or this whole uniform looks best with no stripe. Cool, we got one new redesign done, the traditional all white uniform. And next up is probably going to be the fan favorite, but the all black with the dog collar. So I really want to make this one look like an alternate helmet. So in this one, we're gonna probably do this with a black face mask, and I plan on changing the logo to the Bulldog logo right here because I feel like that'll fit the whole uniform well, and it'll really show that this one is an alternate helmet. Plus, I don't want to overuse their logo for all of these concepts and designs. Okay, so this is what the helmet is looking like. I kept this back bumper, chin strap, the cup, and all this stuff. I kept that white because it helps complement the logo a little bit, and you don't want to have too much black or too much red. So I'm liking how this one turned out. So boom, I feel like this is pretty good for the dog collar, probably the best we're gonna get. I should probably add it to the back too, and I might do that, I might not. It'll be a little challenging, but we'll see. I'm gonna finish up the uniform first, then go back and add these finishing touches if I feel like it's necessary. So here we got the all black uniform. I'm thinking maybe a red or white stripe. I might try that on the pants, and for the collar, it looks really good in the front and in the back. I'll try to add it. I'm not gonna stress it too much, but I'm definitely gonna try to add it. As you know, some extra detail because we want to have these look as crisp and as clean as possible. Unfortunately, it looks like this is the closest I'm gonna be able to get to having it on the actual back. I'm not gonna stress having the collars here. I feel like this is good enough because this is the best we can work with. So we finished this jersey up. So we got one more to make before we put them all into the video game. So let's get to the all red jerseys. So this is what I came up with the all red uniforms. I added stripes to the pants instead of not doing any stripes like the white and black ones, just because with the no stripes I felt like it was too much red. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. You guys let me know what you like down in the comments. I'm really liking this. So with that, we finished up all the redesigns. We got the home, away, all white, all black, and the all red. So now we're gonna go into Team Builder, download our jerseys, and see them in game. So now once you've loaded up College Football 25, you want to go over to create and share and go to your download center, and make sure you do this first before you do the dynasty, or once you get in you're going to realize that you don't have your team builder team and you're going to have to go back out and restart it and be very upset. And I only know this because I've done it about 10 times. Once you're in your download center, you want to go over to my sharings and go all the way to the end because that's where your newest one should be, and boom, you'll be able to see your team builder design. Just click on it, click download. I already downloaded mine. So then the next thing you want to do, you want to go into dynasty and finally be able to see your uniforms. Make sure to click cloud multi-user or else you won't be able to use any team builder team. And then I just go default roster because it's quicker, but you could also go active roster. You want to go down to import team builder. You want to pick whatever team you want to replace. So obviously for us, we did Georgia, so we're going to be replacing Georgia with our team builder team. And you want to say no, keep the Georgia, or you don't have to necessarily. If you made your own roster in team builder, then you can say yes, use the team builder roster, but in this sake we're going to use the Georgia roster. Once you've done that, exit out. You really don't have to worry about any of the settings. Go to advanced. Now you'll be able to pick your team, and that's where you go to wherever you pick. So for us, SEC ACC, Georgia, select them. Head coach, pick the coach that they already have, and we're this much closer to finally being able to see our designs. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now see our team builder uniforms, and look at these. I know these are just basically the normal home in a way. Oh, here, even with the red helmets, you can kind of see what I mean about it being a different shade of the color you actually picked. It's usually darker. This is with the matte look. I think with the shiny for certain colors like this red, it might have been like the same shade. But let's go to our away uniforms. These are basically like the away uniforms in real life. It has a glossy kind of look on the numbers. As you can see, you can change that. You can change it to matte or even chrome in team builder. And we got our all white uniforms here. Yes, you see what I mean with the helmets, but like I said, I think this was the closest we were gonna get. But besides the helmets, look at how good this uniform looks. Tell me Georgia wouldn't look good with this. Oh my goodness, the throwback traditional white jerseys with the white pants. Next up, we got the all black dog collar. And with the black visor, it's like they knew what I was going for. These uniforms are beautiful. And last but not least, we got the all red. Oh my god, I don't know which one I like more. And what I meant by I wanted these designs to be interchangeable, let's say for the home uniforms, we wanted to go with the black helmet. So there's a home uniform with the black helmets, or you know what I mean. I wanted everything to be able to mix and match basically. So I didn't want to make any one element of the uniform design too unique to that style. So which is why I was trying to shy away from the stripe pattern on the all white pants, because let's say I wanted to wear the away uniforms and wear white pants with their stripe pattern, that would look off. Next up, you know, I got to give a little montage of what these look like in game with gameplay and on the players. So let's get into it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what other teams or schools I should do, and let me know which one of these was your favorite. Personally, how can you not say the all black? But I really like all of them. There's so many different combinations that you can do. If you want to use these in the game, then the team builder should be Ace Millionaire. I'll put it up on the screen, exactly how it's spelled. Feel free to check out my other socials here. I try to post daily on there. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.